to Facebook, and I'm going to drop the page for you guys to see. Let's see here. I'll start a fresh one. Come on. Oh man, this Facebook is really giving me a trouble. Come on, guys. Okay. I'm live. Try that again. Go to Facebook and you'll see me there. They froze me. They stopped me. Like basically, it says nope, stop now. Can't do anymore. Can't go further. So try again. This is the new one. This is part 2. Give it a shot again. Go back there, guys. Part 2. They've been giving me trouble for the last 2-3 weeks now. So try that. Okay, I'm back into YouTube, and you can have YouTube. Have a look in Facebook, and you'll see the YouTube page. And where I am. Let's have a look here. Okay, I'm going to drop that code in there. And bring this code in here. That should work. Okay. Now try it. Yes, you can. Join. Yeah. There we go. Back in again. It's crazy. That's what they do. They it's just crazy stuff happens. If I lose any, like I tell people, if I lose you, don't get upset. It's not me. Yeah, I'm blurry. It's solar flares. Yeah. Yes, I am back. This is my front and then my back. Yes. You can't comment on YouTube? You're kidding me. Why can't you comment on YouTube? Catherine says you can't comment on YouTube. Yes, you can. Boy, did somebody block you too? Doesn't make any sense. So why can't you comment on YouTube? You're not blocked. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Now, Alexis, you should be able to watch. There we go. It says she's in to see. Okay. If anybody, I put the code in there on the YouTube page. If anybody wants to forward that to anyone else that wants to come into the chat room. So it says Catherine Lynn Fox says no live stream. What? On your page? What do you mean no live stream? Yes, there is. Now there is. If you go to the top of the page if you see what I wrote in there, shadow chasing, you should be able to click on that, and that'll get you to the live page. Okay. Thank you. My wife doesn't like it. She thinks it's too whatever. Me, I'm old school. I love my tie-dye stuff. So I grew up with it. Yeah. It's good over there now? Okay, good. Good. Yeah, it's like I said, folks, it's the solar flares. Solar flares are causing the issue with internet, telephone lines, and it's going to be like that for the next 2-3 days. Now, here's the thing. Who's making the solar flares? Who's causing the solar flares? Who's doing this on purpose? Not me. But they said that British Columbia is going to have the hottest year like last year, or Canada, I should say. And we've had it. Last year, we lost 3 elders in my park. They all died the same night from heat exhaustion. All 3 different trailers, different houses, because they never had air conditioners, and it was unexpected. It was over 130 plus. If you think about it, no air, no oxygen to move around, and they pretty well, I told one of them, I said, turn on your tub and put on cold water, step in it, sit down in it. Didn't take my advice, I guess. Didn't do it. And they died there. So we lost 3 elders. 3 elders. So this year, I hope we don't lose any more elders because of the heat. Not in this park, anyways. We have a really beautiful park. Where I live, I have a modular home, large yard. I built my workshop out back, so big, large workshop. It's a 10 by 40 foot that I built. Big yard, lots of flowers. We're supposed to work on our garden this year. Oh, pardon me. The energy is really weird because I'm just yawning like crazy. It's not me. This is crazy weird. But also the heat can make you really tired. So what I'm going to do, folks, I'm going to open the lines and give you guys the phone number, 360-566-2875. If you want to call in, if you want to talk about anything here or whatever. That should be it. It is. There we go. 360-566-2875. Open lines. Call in and see what we can do for you and have a chat with you guys and see what's going on in your side of the world and see what if you're having issues. There, like I said, a young lady in Florida. She took a video of the sun. Area code 306.
Hey, it's me, Derek.
Hey, how's it going?
Hey, this is what I want to talk about. My bus.
Uh-oh.
Anyway, my bus is coming along great. I put some cupboards in there. I put a porta potty in there. There's a sink in there with a pump for water,
Yeah.
2 bunk beds. And I'm making a figurehead now for in front of the bus. You know where the lights, the flashing lights go? Well, you have to take them out anyway, but I'm putting a figurehead in there. I made the figurehead, and it's an antler, okay, a set of antlers. And I put them in a block of wood, okay, and use resin to keep them really nice and tight, Now I got to go up. Now I got to get it up there. I got 4 lag bolts that I'm going, not lag bolts, 4 bolts anyway.
Yeah.
We putting it on. you know, so it'll look real cool driving down the highway, right?
Yeah.
You know, now I've also put in there Métis redneck warrior on the back side, right, and on the side.
Mm-hmm.
I put my Métis name, Sundance, on there, and I'm making curtains for it, like blinds, pull down blinds, but they won't be pull down blinds because I get them from the people throw blinds out, you know, when you drive down the street and you just pick up the stuff that they don't want, like.
Yeah.
So I'm going to be painting designs on that, like a mural, you know, different designs. So when you're driving down the highway, you can see like a canoe with a bunch of guys in it, you know, like a Nor'wester freight canoe, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it should look pretty good when I'm through. So what do you think?
Sounds good. Pretty soon you'll be ready to go traveling the road.
Yeah, and I'm also going to be putting a bunk heater in it, if you know what that is.
Yep.
Well, I'll be putting a bunk heater. Now, there's two types. One type, I can heat the water in the engine at night, right? You know, and the other one is for heating the air. So I'm thinking of getting both heaters because if I'm traveling in the winter, I can, you know, make sure my bus will start in the morning because it's diesel, eh?
Yeah.
So anyway, I just thought I'd give you the great news. I fell off my bus today. I sort of hurt my side, but I think I'm alive and still working on it.
You're tough as all can be, my friend. You know,
70 years old. It was sort of funny the way I sort of rolled off the front of the bus, you know.
You're trying so hard to get that bus running, and yet it's my whole screen just went out blank. Isn't that funny? My camera just went completely blank out.
I see you.
You can
I
see
can
me
see you on the net there.
on YouTube or Facebook.
YouTube.
YouTube, yeah. The screen on YouTube is totally black out. I'll show you guys. They blacked me out.
Well, it's not blacked out. I can see your face on YouTube. And
here, watch this. I'll show you guys. There's a
anyway,
screen. There's a screen.
I just thought I'd let you know. And if everything goes well, maybe you might want to do a nice road trip. We go up to Lake Athabasca and cross over to the old mine there. I forget, the old uranium mine.
Yeah.
A lot of Métis and stuff up there.
So according to
history tour.
According to Mick, he says YouTube is frozen. Yeah.
What's that?
They're saying YouTube is frozen right now. Like the screens are freezing on people. I'm not the only one. It's happening to all the people out here. Like I said, the sun flares are doing all the crazy stuff.
It's working fine.
Yeah. Well, if you're able to see me from the other side, that's fine. But to me, I can't see myself. It's blank.
Okay. Well, I'm going to let you go.
Okay.
Hope to do a tour with you, and we'll see how it works out.
Okay. Talk to you then, my friend.
Okay. Bye-bye.
Bye. Athabasca. Interesting. Yeah, I showed you guys my screen. It's crazy. Area code 408.
Hey there, Derek. Mick Blair here, calling from Sacramento, California, USA.
Hey, Mick, how's it going?
Wow, I'm going through some crazy times right now. Right now, at this very second, it's going well because, you know, I'm talking with you. I'm getting all the latest updates on things going on.
Yeah.
You know, but my life has gotten to be a bit topsy-turvy in the past month. I haven't talked to you in a bit. I think one of the last times I talked to you, my car, Sylvie, my PT Cruiser, had hit a shopping cart on the freeway, got damaged. The insurance company agreed to fix it, you know, had me take it to the collision place. They found $500 more damage. Then the insurance company decided, no, we're not going to approve it fixed.
Wow.
We're just going to either pay you out and total it or pay you out and you can keep it and get it fixed. And I thought, well, it makes no sense for me to keep it and get it fixed with the damage. So they paid me out. Now, here's where things got really weird. They paid me out $4,500, sent me a check, which of course I misplaced for a while. Once I did get the check, I went and cashed it. Um, I, I heeded your advice. No money in the bank, all cash. Keep the cash at home. Keep it at home. And so I put it in a spot where only I knew where it was, and what I thought was a pretty secure spot. And about 3 weeks ago, I went to the spot because I wanted to send some money to my brother who was giving me a loan. I reach in the bag, and the whole envelope is gone.
No
$4,000
way.
gone, disappeared. Now, I've been freaking out ever since then because I don't want to accuse anybody. I don't want to accuse my sister who I live with or her niece that comes to visit or whatever. And so the first thing I started feeling was that it was an entity. I started feeling something supernatural. I don't, for what reason or how or why, took $4,000 from me. So what I'm asking, and I don't want to get the answer here on the air. You and I will talk later about that.
Yeah.
But if you can look with, your gifts and abilities, because I've been racking my brain. It's not in this room. I didn't get old and misplace it. I didn't gamble it away. I know where I put things. I mean, you and I were of a certain age. We have our routine. We have the things that we do. I knew where it was. And when I reached in and went, oh my God, are you kidding me? And so rather than flip out and grab a gun and just start shooting up the world, I decided I'm just going to chill on this. For some reason, this has happened. So anyway, my life has pretty much sucked since then for the last 3 weeks. So I've been just trying to keep it together.
Well, yeah, but it's not an entity.
Oh, that's good to know.
Yeah, it's not. The ghost did not take your money. It was taken by someone who is a friend of someone who did not know that they knew exactly where, or they just somehow found your money by accident and took it. So
Wow.
somebody was let into the house, or that person snuck in and stole it. They knew exactly to come back for it.
Yeah, I kind of had a feeling something like that happened because I just knew in my heart of hearts that it wasn't my sister or my niece.
No,
because
neither one of those two. It's almost like there's someone that was with the niece, and they somehow were sneaky, like whatever. And when she wasn't around, and that person was looking around, and they found your money and emptied it.
Yeah, and they didn't even bother taking the bag or the box or that it was in. They just, unzipped it, reached in, grabbed the whole envelope. And, this has really left me feeling like I hate humanity as a whole. It's left me feeling that, I mean, at one point, I seriously did get suicidal over it, just because I'm thinking someone is messing with me, trying to get me to do myself and make me think I'm crazy or what,
No, it's not that, Mick. This actually was an inside robbery. This was a robbery that your niece and your sister had no idea that this person would steal the money.
Yeah. Because I could tell from their reactions that they didn't know. They had nothing to do.
They gave this person the freedom to run around the house, so that's probably how he got away with it.
Yeah. Well, so it's gone. So I basically have to just let that go, not do any harm to myself, just be aware that these things happen, and I basically have to start from scratch. So I no longer have any money to buy a car. I no longer have any money basically to do anything. I'm back to just getting my geezer checked once a month and living hand to mouth. And so I'm just going to have to be resourceful again and try not to hate humanity. Try not to, let those feelings, fester. And I think I've done a pretty damn good job of it, just because
I will say this to you, Mick, and you need to see that. You need to hear this, my friend. This is called the blessings in disguise. That means that there's going to be someone that will hire you to earn more money than you have ever had, but this will be in the entertainment field. So this person is going to hire you, and it will happen in the next few weeks. So you will be earning your 4,600 back again.
Good, good. Because I mean, I feel that there's something good to come out
Yeah,
of this.
yeah.
Don't know what, don't know when.
Yeah.
Something deep inside has been telling me to hold the faith, hold the hope, and turn the page.
Yeah.
But I figured if anybody would have an insight, and I mean true insight, it would be you. And I've waited all these weeks to broach this. But I figured now was the time.
Yeah.
And but on the upside, okay, so letting all that go. So today, oh my God. So I go to the post office to mail off 5 wands that I made for a family in Idaho. This woman trusted me and had faith in me to send me her daughter's 2 tickets to the Harry Potter and the Lost Child play, which was being presented in San Francisco, and that I'd wanted to go to. And I saw that she had online. She's like, I've got these 2 tickets, but I can't go. My daughter went to see the play in New York. And so I contacted her. And so we made an arrangement. And it was then when the money came up missing. I said, well, I don't have the money to pay for this. She goes, well, you know what? I'm going to send you the tickets anyway. Just pay me when you can. And so about 2 weeks ago, I found a 95-inch long redwood branch in a tree that I'd gone by many times before, and all of a sudden this thing made itself known to me. So I wiggled it out of the tree, took it home, and I made 5 wands for her and her family, and I mailed them off today. And they're beautiful. She was so stoked that I would even do that, and I was stoked that she had the faith and trust in me. So on my way back from the post office, yet again, I look up, and there's an even longer redwood branch, and it's not in the tree. It's laying on some branches in the tree. I pull it down. It is 11 feet, 1 inches long. This is less than 3 hours ago. So it's sitting in my front room. I'm going to make some great sticks, some great hikers out of it. And it's just spirit once again blessing me. And so I just have to count my blessings where they are,
Yeah, see? Things will come. Not to worry. It'll all be
that's
good.
what I'm thinking too.
Yeah.
And here's the other thing. I've been all of a sudden turned on to light language and light codes. Now, I've been hearing about light language and light codes in a peripheral sort of way over the last few months. But I've now come into a contact with a woman who actually speaks light language and does light codes. And the thing she's saying is it's not a matter of learning it. It's a matter of remembering how to speak it and read it.
Uh-huh.
So I'm wondering, are you familiar with light code and light language?
No.
Okay, well, that's a path I will have to continue to adventure, on my own. But and I've been singing my butt off. I did a 6-song tribute to Elvis on the 45th anniversary of his passing, which was on Wednesday, August 16th. And I went out and sang 6 Elvis songs, finished with the song that he closed his October 28th and 29th shows at the Cow Palace in San Francisco. And I sang Can't Help Falling in Love. And I'm telling you, I was channeling the king. It was one of the best versions I'd ever done. And this is what's getting me through. My voice, my hands. And so, And so on that note, I want to thank you, my friend, for being here for all of us, as a sounding board, but also keeping us in the loop of what's going on in the world, in life. It's a gift. So thank you much, Derek. Great to connect with you, my friend.
Okay, take care, my friend.
All right, will do. Bye now.
Anyways, I was watching Priscilla doing the on the platform doing dedication for Elvis and 45 years, and it was funny when I watched it because she was smiling, and then she says Elvis is going to really love this. The amount of people that showed up in there, and she says he's got to. She looked back around another direction, and she says he's smiling right now and enjoying dedication. That tells me, folks, that Elvis is still alive, right? How would she know? There's much proof, much proof. If you guys really don't think Elvis is alive, trust me, he is very much so. Um, he's actually goes by the name of Reverend Bob Ross. Um, Actually, what I'll do, I have it right here. Where are you? Oh, sorry, not Bob Ross. Bob Joyce. Got Bob Ross in my head, the painter. Bob Joyce. And let's see, I'll bring this. On Facebook, you'll see Bob Joyce's Elvis on Facebook. You'll see that coming up. You can join that, but you'll see many pictures of Elvis, and there's actually one particular one of him um, singing on stage, or not singing on stage, but sitting in a chair, sitting on a seat with his son, who's impersonating him, and that was back in 2011. So they sang together in this, I guess, say nightclub, and he asked his dad to come and um, join him and sing. So that's what he did, and it's amazing. Actually, I know even a better one. Where is that one? Elvis. Elvis. Okay. YouTube, real quickly here. I'm bringing the screen to the front. I'll send this to you guys. You guys can voice an opinion, what you think. Let's see.
On every vacation at a verbal home, there's someone like you who reunites.
Okay. I'm going to drop it in here on YouTube, and drop it in here on this page here. Folks, you guys have a look yourself on the chat room, and guaranteed, you voice your opinion and see what you think, but I guarantee you this is really Elvis, because and everybody's wondering why. Well, how come he's still alive? Elvis went into hiding because he actually was himself was in the military. He actually was special forces, and his family was in danger, so he had to make a decision. And I strongly feel that he had to pretend fake his death for many years, and so he became a minister by the name of Bob Joyce, Reverend Bob Joyce. And yeah, that's basically, you'll see him perform with his son, and guaranteed you'll know it's really Elvis. And he actually does church services, that sort of thing. So yeah. Okay, I'm going to call this a night, folks, because I'm having a lot of difficulties with my program. Oh, all of a sudden it turned up. Wow. Okay, I got everything back again. Oh, that's crazy. Absolutely crazy. I was blank screen for the longest time, faded out, gone black. Now I got my screen back. Wow. Okay. Well, I'm happy now. Travis, you're asking, are we calling in? I had people calling in, and I will be shutting her down at 9 o'clock because there's the solar flares are really giving us a bit of a problem right now, and my computer is going haywire, or that YouTube's going haywire, is going crazy right now. I had a complete blank. It just the camera turned itself right off, which is not like that. It doesn't do that. And then he was telling me the camera's not working. The camera doesn't work, so I'm trying to get this thing working. But I'm sure it'll be a lot better next week. But I will eventually get things working better for everybody. And as you guys all know, we try to do our best. Something else I want to say, like I said before, last week I did last Saturday I did the Pagan Festival. I call it Pagan Festival because I honor the pagan nation, not the pagan, the pagan. So I represent myself and the people. So I had a lot of fun doing it. Um, and like I said before, there are some really interesting things going to be coming up the next week or two for Canada. And Lisa Laflamme lost her job. I forgot to tell you guys this. Lisa Laflamme lost her position as the head news anchor for 36 years in CBS or CBC, and Bell Canada let her go. Why they let her go? Because she refused to stick it in the arm. She kept putting it off, and so they released her of her position. Just to let you guys know that. So Lisa Laflamme actually is awake, and she announcing to everybody. She told everybody that she was so grateful that everybody loved her for her work and hard work, and she's done for our TV and radio stations. Like I said before, we're getting a lot of media people losing their positions or quitting their jobs. Here in Canada, for example, even BC here, Kit Carson, he quit his job because he refused to lie. And there was another young lady working for Global BC who was a producer director, and she herself was at a protest. She didn't participate in it. She was watching it, but because she was there, they fired her from her job, and she was there for 11, 12 years in the position. So she got awakened. She got awoken and told, here's what's really going on, why they got rid of you. Like I said before, folks, there was $650 million that was given to the mainstream media to lie to you. 650 million to lie to you, and that's because of our prime minister. That's what he's told. That's what he made. He handed this tax dollar money to them to lie. So whatever he wants them to do, that's exactly what they're following through with. Okay. Now we already know. Now this is before the real Trudeau was taken out, and now this one here is doing the same thing. Now whether I'm not sure what side he's on, but I will say this: we need to be more aware of our politicians, because a lot of politicians, I understand one thing: we're not going to have any more liberals, we're not going to have any more conservatives, we're not going to have any other type of politician anymore. Everyone thinks there's going to be another real new election. There's not, and if it does, it's not going to last, because by next year it's going to be all different. We're going to do way better, and most likely what's going to happen, we will have a new militarized version of it under martial law. So when it does come to fruition, you'll notice a big difference. Some people are very afraid, thinking martial law is going to be the worst than what it is, that it's going to be mind control and all that. No, not at all. I would have warned you if it was really bad, and I don't see anything bad with it, because again, our country has been taken. It's no longer considered as a corporate country. Canada no longer is considered Canada. We're probably most likely Dominion of Canada, or actually considered as a sovereign country. And again, people will see and hear the truth eventually, but it's going to be taking time. And once they find out the truth, then they're going to go like, I should listen to you, right? So, anyways, you guys have a great one. Blessings to you all, and you have a great week, and enjoy your summer. And get as much tan as possible, because you don't know how long these flares are going to last. God bless you guys all, and we'll see you guys and talk to you guys next week. I wish I was actually able to give you way more information, but right now it's so I think a lot of people are on vacation, and they're not saying too much right now. They're just sitting there going like, well, that's just how life is. What do you do? It's like, yeah, okay. And that's what they think. We'll work on it. Okay, get my music back in here, and let's see if that works. Where's my music? Mr. Music, please. There we go.
Everyone lives, everyone dies. Everyone loves, everyone cries. Round the world we're all alike. So why there's a war, what do we fight? There's one sea, one sky, one earth. So you and I gotta learn to live together. When one hurts, when one needs, we all gotta learn to live together. Peace, make peace, make peace, peace. Alright, isn't it time to stop time? Isn't it time, mother, stop crying? Stop the fighting and the hate. We gotta make peace before it's too late. There's one sea, one sky, one earth. So you and I gotta learn to live together. When one hurts, when one needs, we all gotta learn to live together. Peace,